Live from Studio 2A in PIX Plaza, this is the PIX 11 Morning News with Sukanya Krishnan and Corey Chambers.
All right, that's 7:12 right now. Talking this morning about the Civilian Complaint Review Board, rocked by scandal. Maybe you've seen it all over the papers. This morning, under new leadership. This after the abrupt resignation of Chairman Richard Emery in the wake of a lawsuit. Now, I sat down with Emery back in November. We talked at length about his role at the agency and how he took over on a very infamous day.
You were appointed on the same day that Eric Garner died.
That's correct. The fact of the matter is that we're right down the middle. We care about police officers getting a fair shake, and we care about the public getting a fair shake. And there are inevitably going to be a lot of people who are disappointed in our results because somebody's got to lose in each case.
Richard Emery's tenure was tumultuous, to say the least. So joining us this morning is employment attorney Michael Williman, who filed the lawsuit against Emery just on Tuesday. And now, again, he has resigned from that position. So talk about the lawsuit, because this thing was filed, and basically it was saying that some employees felt like they were being mistreated. So explain what that means.
Sure, that's right. So our firm represents two female employees at the CCRB, the executive director and a deputy executive director, both of whom allege that they were subjected to gender discrimination. With regard to the executive director, she contends that Mr. Emery referred to her using one of the most vulgar gender-based slurs that you can use. I won't repeat it on television.
I appreciate that. We wouldn't want you to. So tell me this. This guy, he's had a history of issues that people have said he needs to go, but he finally has gone. So does that mean the legal action, this lawsuit, is then null and void? Is it gone?
It's something that we are considering, certainly with our clients. One of the major goals of this action was to have Mr. Emery removed. That goal has succeeded. However, there is a concern, given Mr. Emery's past and the CCRB's past, of continuing retaliation that we're going to need some assurances on.
Well, here's what I'm trying to understand. When did all this start? Because when I was back there in November, I was talking, of course, about the CCRB. They have an important role in the city charter, helping to address complaints from the public when they feel like they've been mistreated by police officers. So extremely important job they have in this city. But when did this start? Because I didn't get a sense of anything like that when I was there in November.
Sure. Actually, Mr. Emery's tumultuous relationship with the employees at the CCRB began almost as soon as he started at the CCRB back in 2014. We've represented a prior client, well, actually current client, but prior executive director in a case that she currently has pending against Mr. Emery as well. All
right, just tell me this, because I think people, they're seeing these headlines, they're seeing CCRB all over the news. Can people who have issues, complaints, can they still feel confident going to this agency? Because it seems like it's being dragged through the mud right now with all of this infighting, all this legal action. Can they still feel confident that this agency will take their complaints seriously and handle whatever's going on?
Well, they should feel much more confident today than they did yesterday. Mr. Emery's resignation was the right move for him. It was the right move for the city. And hopefully now we expect the CCRB to be able to move forward and more effectively deal with the business, the important business of investigating civilian complaints.
All right. Well, we appreciate your insights on this. This is, of course, a very big issue dealing with civilian complaints, not just against police, but also complaints in the workplace. So we're going to talk more about that online on the PIX 11 app. If you want to click there, you'll get some more information about how to deal with situations when you feel like maybe someone who's higher up in the office is not treating you the right way. All right.